This is Joyboy P, and today's unboxing and review video is on the Corsair Graphite 780T. I have just made a video on the 760T. There is an upcoming comparison video, as I don't seem to find any comparison set between the two online. But again, this one is in a big box. I've got to stand a good 2 meters away from it to get the whole thing in shot. So it's just a plain cardboard box with some print on it. Just like the last one. Now you've got some standard information which you get on the Corsair website. Again, you can just pause and read it. Quite a lot of information on the side there. Some package information, some more specs, postage label. Another blown up diagram, well, blown apart diagrams, so to speak, of all the parts. As you can see, you've got two hard drive caddies, both holding 3 hard drives, 2 optical disk drive bays, 3 SSD holders. Comes with 3 14cm fans included, has bottom mounted fan filters and a top mounted one, and quick release side panels. And a front fan filter as well. So as I say, just pause and read if you need to. I doubt you'll need to, considering as I said, all this information is on the Corsair website. As I said, like last time, I've already taken it out of the box. As it would be too heavy to actually keep it on the desk and be able to easily move it around just to show the sides quickly. There you do have some basic measurements of the outer the outer diameter and so on. So it's 262 millimeters wide, 601 millimeters tall, and 638 millimeters deep. So that's about it on the case. On the packaging box that it comes in. Big stuff on the top quickly. This one comes with a hard polystyrene packaging, about 1 inch thick. Now the 760T comes in a soft foam, a hard foam I should say, which was what I thought was a lot better. And once again, it does come in this like cloth material bag. So moving on to the case itself, back in a moment. Now, as per usual, in the box you do get the user's manual, and in the back of there is also the limited warranty. So again, give that a read. It's always handy to get your useful bits and bobs out of it. Well, useful hints and so on, I should say. And now here we have the case itself. So as I was saying before, it's a pretty big case, similar in size to the 760T, but it is a little larger. So first we'll start at the top here. We have a 3-speed fan control here, I believe it is. 2 USB 2.0s, 2 USB 3.0s, restart button, a headphone jack, sorry, a microphone jack and a headphone jack, and a hard drive activity LED. Of course, you've got your funny stop-start button there, basically power on and off. You've got your 2 optical disk drive bays there. Nicely finished, nice and concealed sort of thing. Doesn't stand out too much. Got the quick release fan filter here. Once again, it's a fairly large hold filter. If you'll focus. In other words, your fan of dust will get through it. There are 2 clips on the top end, so you do have to make sure that you press down on both sides to get it to open properly. And of course, you've got your Corsair badge at the bottom there. Stick that to one side. Comes with 2 white LED fans. And one thing I did like about this, which I'll go into a little bit more, is that the fans are actually outside of the internal part of the case. You see the actual case here is on the inside of the fans, and the fans are actually outside it, so the fans are actually kind of inside their own little compartment. Moving on to the side, where we do have a fairly large clear panel there. Open that up. Now, I don't know if I mentioned already, this is Wi-Fi's case, is new water cooling case. So I've not taken the what's it called, the film off the protective covering. Sorry. Bring this in the sun quickly. So you do, and the little clip here, it's just a little simple mechanism, but does the job. Quite sturdy. Pull the other side off quickly. So. Now that is actually quite heavy. That for a side panel, it's actually quite considerably heavy. I hadn't realised how heavy that actually was. So yeah, you can actually see the case itself, ends here, but actually comes all the way down to here. Now you do have a lot of radiator space. Sorry. Let's pop the top off of here. Well, it wasn't on to begin with. Again, there's two clips on the top there, which pops it on. Now, again, you can put your fans inside here. It supports triple 12cm fans or dual 14cm fans. And I just noticed screw holes are actually labelled for what fans are meant to go in it. Of course, you've got some rubber grommets for your fans. Now, as I did mention in the in the 760 review, if you pull one of these rubber grommets out and put it into one of these long holes, it does make it look rather squished. I can't actually even get it in there at the moment, so you can actually get it in, but it's a bit awkward. Oh no, I can't get it in. Oh, there we go. So yeah, triple 120 or dual 14cm. Again, in the front you get, is it triple? Sorry, I'm not sure. No, I think it's just dual. No. Wow, there are actually a lot of fan mounting options there, if you look. There's loads and loads of fan holes. Fan screw holes even, so you can actually mount your fans just about however you want. I think it can support up to triple 120 in the front. Or dual 14cm fans. Sorry, I keep saying all the time. So here's all your hard drive bays. In this one, they're actually stacked up on top of each other in the 760T. They're side by side. You've got a nice big open area here for your power supply. Not entirely sure how large one it can fit, but looks like you can fit just about any power supply in here, regardless of its size. You can stick a 120mm fan in the bottom here, I believe. These are easily removed. You've got this little plastic mount here, which the hard drive caddies themselves mount to, which are held in by some screws, fan screws in the bottom. You've got some nice rubber grommets here for your cables and that. Tells you some of the motherboard types it supports. You have, I believe it's 9 PCI slots to use. Oh, the motherboard power one has a nice rubber grommet there as well. Now I do believe you have a total of 80 centimeters up in the top here to stick radiator and fans, plus another 25 centimeters here. So you can have a 55mm radiator plus 2 fans, or if you just want to keep it all inside, you can have 2 fans and a 30mm radiator, which is the way I'm doing it in my 760T. Now if we come around to the back here, you can see it more easily. The rear fan supports a single 120 or 140mm fan. But you can see here you can position it up and down depending on how you prefer to have it, which is all the better for water cooling. You can get another hard drive bay in here if you want to, I believe, but it's not really worth it in my opinion. You do have a little post here for putting your motherboard, to line up your motherboard, and some pre-installed standoffs for your motherboard. So if I can quickly turn this. Sorry, that's quite a heavy case, that actually. You have about an inch of space there, or 2.5 centimeters for cable management. That's just an approximated guess. You have your 3 SSD mounts here. You just pull here, I think it is, and it pops straight out. So quite a simple design, but very functional. I'm not sure what this is for. Sorry, I wasn't using the camera then. So yeah, that's about it when it comes to the case itself. Just bring it over for a moment. You have your 2 cutouts there for your water pipes, and a K-lock there. Your fan filters, they just slide in and out. Actually, I'll try and get that front one off in a moment. So I'll be right back in a second. Now the fan filters have been removed. You can see you've got your fan holes. You got your mounts there for looks like dual 120cm fan actually. I thought it was a single. On the bottom you see the screws here and here holding the hard drive caddies in, and the little clip there, so you'd have to pull it out and angle. Some nice rubber feet here, and it's the feet are actually wider than the case itself, so that will help with the top heavy system, especially if your Watercooling got a huge rad in the top and so on. So that'll help keep your system more stable. This computer reminds me of something out of Portal. This case even, sorry. I thought I'd just quickly take a second look at this rather heavy side panel for the rear side, for the right side even, and it does have a tendency to want to warp quite a bit. So I don't know if you can see that very well on the camera, but it does warp a lot. It just pops from one place to another. So yeah, that's just about it on this unboxing review video on this Corsair Graphite 780T. If you like this video, please leave a like and leave any comments in the comments section below. Don't forget to subscribe, especially for the upcoming comparison between the 780T and the 760T. This is Joy Boy P signing out.